You know what? I don't know why people keeps trying to with me. They don't know who they're with. I'm a bad. They don't.
We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship, sailing through the sky. Little Einstein, climb aboard, get ready to explore. There's no line, little Einstein.
YouTube, it's story time. So I had every bit of intention of getting on here this Saturday and giving you guys that cellulite tip video that I said I was going to do on my Instagram. P.S. If you don't follow me on Instagram, first of all, I've been waiting for you. Where have you been? Why would you keep me waiting? Right here. But if you follow me on Instagram, sometimes I'll ask you guys, do you guys want this type of video on YouTube? And if you guys say yes, then I make a video. And I asked if you guys wanted some tips on how to get rid or at least reduce cellulite. And that was supposed to be today's video. But then something happened. Something random. Something just completely bizarre. It literally had me standing there like, what the just happened? Am I in the Twilight Zone? And because you guys seem to like my story times about my amazing life, I figured since it's pretty fresh, it happened yesterday, why not tell you guys while I have the passion still in me? Now, judging by the title, if you don't know me, or maybe this is the first video that you have ever seen me speak, you're probably thinking, oh, this is just another black girl playing the race card, you know, calling everybody racist. No. If you knew anything about me, I don't play the race card unless it really needs to be played because there are racists out here. But if you knew any of my videos, I think black people can be racist, white people can be racist. I've called out black people about being racist. If someone is treating me bad, I don't go straight to that person is racist. That person is probably just an asshole. And if someone doesn't like me, then maybe they just don't like me. Not because of the color of my skin, maybe they just don't like my personality. But I personally think that in this situation, this specific person that I'm talking about, I think it's a race issue. That's just my opinion. That's just how I felt or how I feel right now. But before we move on, I want you to comment right now, kind of just take a guess, you know, and I was gonna say educated guess, but I don't know if that's an educated guess. Kind of just a random guess, you know? My new followers guess, my old followers guess, and anybody who's just popping into this video who has never seen this face before. So right now, leave a comment and say, oh, I think she's just gonna, you know, she's gonna play the race card to a situation that wasn't about race. Or say, I trust Michelle, she's pretty level-headed, still crazy, but pretty level-headed, and it's probably a race thing. Do you trust me? You shouldn't, just kidding, you should. But make that guess in the comment section right now, and I'm gonna tell you the story. So Yoshi, my dog, is special. She loves to get distracted when she needs to just go to the bathroom. If there are people, she will be distracted. If there's birds, she will be distracted. If there is a damn ladybug, she will be more interested in that ladybug instead of just going to the bathroom. So usually when I get home before I take her out, I can check outside because I can see where the grass area is where everybody takes their dogs, if there's, you know, a lot of people out there or not. So I look out the window and there's a few people out there with their dogs along with a lady on her porch right in front of the path that Yoshi usually goes to the bathroom at. Which is fine, it looks so peaceful out there. Owners just walking their dog, a lady enjoying the day on her porch. I really love my new place. It's extremely nice and peaceful here. So I wait for 5 minutes to see if people, you know, start clearing out so Yoshi doesn't get so distracted with all the other dogs. So I look back out there and all the dogs and their owners are all cleared out except for the lady on the porch, and I'm like, that's fine. Yoshi probably will not even see her because the lady's on her porch and there's a wall right there. Yoshi's so small, she'll be fine. So we head downstairs and we go to our usual spot and Yoshi goes to her usual tree to sniff. So I let her sniff for a bit and then from the corner of my eye, I see the lady that was on the porch sprout up and do this with her phone. So I think that's an odd way to hold your phone, right in my general direction, but whatever. I really did think at first that maybe she's just watching a video and that's how she watches her videos on her iPhone. So I keep minding my own business, just waiting for Yoshi to poop, and I notice that she is still just stone cold with her phone, like, still like right at me, standing when she was just kind of relaxing on her chair on her porch. So I'm like, let's test this out a little bit, Yoshi. Let's just go to the left. And the lady takes her phone and goes like this and follows me. And I'm like, okay, let's go to the right. And just as I thought, the lady takes her phone and follows me to the right with her phone. And so honestly, I was just like, whatever. If you want to videotape me taking my dog for a crap, then have fun with that video, you weird person. In reality, in public places, you're allowed to tape people. You can't do anything about it. Even if you call the police, they won't do anything. But now that, you know, all this stuff happened, once you hear everything in the end of the video, this is actually like a private, like you can't tape people. And she was taping me. But at the moment I was like, okay, well, it's a public place. I guess they can videotape me taking my dog for a poop. So I just let her do her thing, girl. It's Friday, enjoy. But after about 2 minutes, I did keep like staring at her, staring at my dog, staring at her. Like I even like would like, you know how that awkward smile? Like I even like smiled at her like, hey girl, what are you doing? And she would not break that phone thing that she was doing with that just a very angry face. Like her face was like this. So then I start walking to the left again, and of course she'll have the phone follow me as I walk to the left because my dog was not about to poop in that spot. So I was like, we got to get this moving because you are taking forever, dog. So we changed the spot, and once I moved a little bit to the left, the lady still having her phone right at me like this goes, I've never seen you here before. And I say, okay, I have been here for about a week and a half. And she still has her phone pointed at me. And she says, well, I've never seen you. And I say, okay. From, all the stuff that she was doing, I knew she wasn't very friendly. So I go, do you have an issue with me being here, ma'am? And this chick flips. She completely flipped out. If you're trespassing, I'm gonna call the police. I say, ma'am, what are you talking about? I've never seen you here before and I'm tired of you trespassing. I'm gonna call the police on you. Lord Jesus, this girl does not know. She does not know who she's messing with. So I say, ma'am, do you know every single resident in this apartment complex? This very large apartment complex? Are you the gatekeeper to this apartment complex? Does everybody have to go through you and your 1-bedroom apartment on the first floor so that you know everyone in this apartment complex? So that you make sure that you keep tabs on every single person in this apartment complex? Because when I signed my lease, I didn't hear anything about you. If you live here, then what's your room number? And that's when I was like, what the hell? I am not giving you, some random lady yelling at me for no reason, my room number. My friends don't even have my room number. I don't want anybody coming to my room, especially your crazy behind. But that's not what I said. I just said, I'm not giving you my room number. Duh. Mind you, she's still filming me like I'm a criminal because I took my dog out to go to the bathroom in a place where everyone takes their dog out to go to the bathroom. Well, in my head at the moment, I was like, maybe it's because I'm having my dog go to the bathroom, but this isn't your backyard. Your patio is just connected to the area where everyone takes their dogs to go take a shit. So then she goes, I'm tired of these people trespassing. I'm calling the police. She is still taping. She is taping, telling a random girl that is minding her own business, taking her dog out to go to the bathroom, that she's gonna call the police on her. For what? What are you proving with this video? That you're crazy? That I have a fat booty? So when she said, I'm gonna call the police, I'm tired of these people trespassing, I was like, you know what, Yoshi, get upstairs. So we went upstairs to get my phone because one, Yoshi still didn't poop. So I was going to have my dog poop in the spot that she needs to poop in while I call the front desk to check this person that is disturbing me while I mind my own business. So we make our way back downstairs, and this is when it gets downright stupid because once again, Yoshi still didn't go to the bathroom and it's hot outside and we are back outside. So I have my phone now because I'm going to have my dog go to the bathroom, and if she keeps talking crazy, I'm gonna call the police because you, ma'am, are harassing me and I have no time to deal with your ass. And I know what she was trying to do, holding her phone up so that I can look batshit crazy and then she'll have something against me. No. I'm gonna call the police. So we start going downstairs and she sees me coming back, and this chick, okay, there is a pillar, okay, right on her, it's not balcony, you know what I'm talking about, but right on her patio, that word. And she sees me coming back and she like gets up and sprints behind the patio. She was like this. So I go down there looking at her as she hides and peeps over the pillar, and I walk to the other side, you know, still on the grass area, not on her property, and I go, ma'am, I can see you. So she sees that I have a phone in my hand and maybe she thought I was gonna videotape her too. I don't know if that was the case. You were talking so much crap before. You were so, you know, gung-ho with your opinion on doing something wrong. Why would you care if I was going to tape you? But anyway, she spots my phone and she sprints inside her apartment. She starts to flip me off through her window and I'm standing there like, and she's literally just flipping me off there, and then she goes like, 'cause there's a line of windows, you know, like the door window and then a few other windows, and she's like closing the shades, all while flipping me off, and I'm just standing there in my confusion like, what the just happened? So I call the front desk people to tell them, you know, this just happened on your property, and these people were extremely like short with me. Like, are you not entertained by this story? Because I was freaking like, so I was like, Yoshi, you hurry your little black behind up, because I'm gonna take you back upstairs, then I'm gonna go raise hell in that office about a certain crazy individual in this complex, because I feel threatened, because you know damn well that if I was on my front porch and someone minding their own business was there and I started videotaping them, asking them where their room number is, and I'm gonna call the police on you if you're trespassing, they would feel threatened if it was coming from me. And you know damn well the police people would be on me. Okay, don't believe it? It's happened to me before over nothing. If you want that story, tell me in the comment section. But that's for another time, if you guys want it. So I take Yoshi right back up to my apartment building after she finally poops, and 0.8 seconds before I grab my keys to make my way down to that office, the office calls me, the office manager. And she goes, sorry that we were so short with you, but the lady that you were talking about was actually in the office complaining about you. Complaining about me. Interesting. That chick freaking beat me, and I'm sure she lied about whatever she needed to lie about to push her own, you know, goal with whatever she wanted to do. So the manager asked me what happened. I tell her exactly what I just told you guys, and I'm waiting for her to be like, well, ma'am, she said this and we're gonna believe her. But instead, she says, you know, we've had a few people complain about this lady and have a very similar story as to what you just told us. She says it's not you. This lady has done this to a few other people. So now we are at the point where you're like, yes, Michelle, this lady was a stone cold. But how do you know that this is a racial issue? Why do you feel that way? Let's rewind back to my awesome animations or drawings, whatever you want to call them, my little stick figures. Now, every single person in the doggy park just happens to be white. Tell me why, just tell me, why did she have an issue the moment my black ass walks down there? Because everything looked utterly peaceful when I wasn't down there. The birds were chirping, the dogs were playing, chick on the porch had her feet propped up on the little ledge, just enjoying her time. Why did it change when I walked out there. So I personally think it's a race issue. Now, if she did that to all of those people, then she's just crazy. But yeah, that's pretty much how I spent my Friday, confused as hell as to what was wrong with this lady. Trespassing woman, just because your little patio to your 1-bedroom apartment is connected to the grass where all the dogs play and go to the bathroom doesn't make it yours. You are not special, sweetie. You live in an apartment. You are going to have to deal with people. And if you don't want to deal with people, girl, get your money up, go purchase a house in a secluded area, purchase a good security system, and then no one will trespass. But for now, girl, you live in an apartment on the bottom floor where your patio is connected to a grass area. So enjoy looking at me and my beautiful sun-kissed brown sugar skin and the fact that my dog will be taking a shit in front of your patio. Every day, every day. My name is Michelle McDaniel. This is my page. My thoughts will probably offend you. And now that you heard the whole story, what do you think? Do you think it's a race issue? Is the woman just batshit crazy? Is it both? Find out next time on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Oh wait, I'm not in a cartoon. This is real life. Damn it. You would never know by how stupid and entitled some people act.
Going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship, sailing through the sky. Little Einstein, climb aboard.